Hey, what's going on YouTube? Last time out, I played R-Type on the PC Engine and completely cocked it up. So I'm messing around with some of my Japanese games and I figured I might as well make a little video, show some of them off. So this is the game I was playing last time out, R-Type 1 and 2. And as I mentioned in the video, it is actually the same game, the first 4 levels on this U-card and the levels 5 to 8 on this one. Now, when we come to my PC Engine collection, it could be best described as the best of what's left, as I sold off a lot of these games years ago. Haven't bought many recently, but I'm looking to try and rebuild the collection. There is definitely a few games, more than a few games, missing from these two stacks. But I'll show you what I've got to hand. We've got a fantastic little shooter here called Darius Plus. Record of Loader's War. And there's the Dreamcast version. We have Bomberman. Can't go wrong with a bit of Bomberman. I'm going to try and translate this. I think it says Tora Michi, which is something road, Tiger Road, I think. Neo Geo CD game. Real Bout Fatal Fury. Moto Roda. We have Far East of Eden. Now, although all these games come in CD jewel cases, only some of them actually contain CDs. The rest are, if I can open the case without breaking it, these things, U-cards, roughly credit card sized. They were called turbo chips or something in America, I'm led to believe, but I've always dealt with this as the PC Engine. Oh, God knows. Dodgeball, Dungeon Explorer, Saturn game. Assault Suit Lanos 2. Anyone who played a Genesis, if you ever played a game called Target Earth, well, this is the sequel to that. Another awesome shoot 'em up there, Salamander. Toki Meki Memorial. Dragon Knight 2. Another copy of Bomberman. Oh god. Now this game I actually got with my PC Engine, and I think I played it once in about 95 or 96, but I'm going to try and translate it. It's Chibi Maruko-chan? I think that's right, Chibi Maruko-chan. My only PCFX game. I got a very underrated shoot 'em up here. Heavy Unit. Another awesome game, Mr. Heli. Outlive. Surprisingly decent game, that one. Now, although this version of Shinobi, the Sega's arcade classic, is actually closer to the arcade machine, I do prefer the Master System version. Awesome game nonetheless. Space Harrier, another Sega arcade classic. I think that's called Big Run. Final Lap Twin. Aya Psychic Detective. I don't know what this is, but it's a Mahjong game. Another shooter, Image Fight. Classic game there, New Zealand Story. Another Saturn game. Neon Genesis Evangelion. One of the best animes ever, and one of a few decent Saturn games. Monkey Hero, I think. Another arcade classic, Ninja Warriors. God knows. Oh, one of Sega's forgotten franchises, along with Last Bronx, Fighting Vipers. Sword and Sorcery action there. Rastan Saga 2. Galaxy Fraulein. Another one I can't remember. I can actually read a bit of Hiragana, but Katakana, no chance. And, like I said, there's definitely games missing. I can't remember them off the top of my head. I'll probably go downstairs now and find a giant stack of them. When it comes to Japanese games, I've got a few on a number of different systems. You'll never be able to see that, will you? Let me just take a close look, try and translate. Whoops-a-daisy. There goes the Neo Geo CD collection. It's called, I think it's called Majio Tensetsu, I think. As we can see, these are Famicom games. This is what NES games look like in Japan. Parodia Star. Don't know what it's called, but it's a decent little game. The original Mario Brothers. I think that's Ikari Warriors too. It's that Elevator Saga, Kirby, Sky Destroyer. Like I said, I got loads more Famicom games, but don't want to go to all the trouble of digging them out. What's this one? Load Runner. The awesome Super Mario Bros. 3. To this day, one of the greatest games ever made. Let me have a look. What are we wear? Better make it out. Not much light going on. Of course, got to have some Dragon Quest. There's part 3, part 4, 2 and 1. I should have a few more Famicom games. Like I said, I can't be going to the trouble of digging them all out. As you can see, I've got a lot of Japanese games spread out here. The reason why there's so many Japanese games spread out is that the Dazzle I use to record my gameplay footage on certain systems, it will show the games or it will record the games in black and white. So I've been messing with it now, and I think I've cracked it. So I want to pick my Neo Geo CD collection up off the floor and show it to you. So we start with what I consider to be a hugely underrated fighting game, Last Blade. I can't remember the title of this one, but this is also a pretty decent fighting game. We got the third Fatal Fury game, excellent, in the English Dreamcast game for some reason. That's a PC Engine game. I knew there was a few missing. There's a RAM and a half. Another PC Engine game, Yawara. This was also a very popular, don't know if it was an anime, it was definitely a very popular comic in Japan. And the CD PC Engine games continue. Sailor Moon. Oh, we're back to Neo Geo. Magician Lord, fantastic little game. Crosswords 2. The original Art of Fighting. This game pioneered a lot of effects which would become standard in fighting games. It's that King of Fighters. Now I used to have a complete set of King of Fighters on the CD, but similar story to the PC Engine game. Sold a lot of them. So there's 94, 95, 97, 98. There should be more than that. We got Samurai Spirits, known in the West as Samurai Showdown. Parts 1, 2, 3, 4. Ragai, awesome little game. Speaking of awesome games, this is another one. Although the sequels are much better, this is still a fantastic little game to play. Sengoku, I think it's called. Mutation Nation. That's all I got to hand at the moment. And as the light is fading fast, I don't think this video is going to continue much longer. One more PC Engine game, 3x3 Ice. One of my personal favourite anime series of years ago. As you can see, I've got versions for it on many different systems. There's PS1, and this one's for the Mega CD, or Sega CD if you're American. But the PC Engine version of this game came in this big box because it contained a free VHS cassette, which was pretty cool. Some nice anime on that. And it's not just Japanese games I go in for, but I've got quite a large collection of the comics as well. This is a Weekly Shonen Jump. Now if you're wondering how I can actually read these things, I probably won't be able to make it out. But on the dialogue balloons you can probably see there any complicated kanji, because this is marketed at you know, young people. They've got translations in hiragana. Now if you've got like an understanding of hiragana, it is possible to actually read, or at least muddle through, the stories contained. Slam dunk action. Like I say, I got loads and loads of these. Weekly Jump again. Any anime fans, award yourself some points if you know the English translation of this. Some Hayao Miyazaki, one of his best films. Yep. I used to want to be an artist when I was younger, and to prove it, check this out. I won't show off any of my artwork right now, but if I've come across any, these are all how to draw books. Can't really see them. If you throw some light on the subject. There we go. Yeah, lots and lots of how to draw books. So, as I step over a big pile of games, and I'm wondering what this is. It's a little add-on for the Super Famicom. Comes free with a Sailor Moon game. It's basically like a Tetris game. There was a few of these released. Sufami Turbo, I think Bandai made them. Yep, they did indeed. Interesting. One for collectors more than anyone else. Like I said, I was messing around with a lot of these US and Japanese games, so I thought I might, you know, show off some of them. I would have preferred to have done it, show off like my complete collections. A lot of these Waku Puyo, and a lot of these games like this one and Two Heart. Where's the other ones? A lot of them are, you know, like high school and dating simulators. So unless you're a hardcore anime fan, probably got little interest to you. But you know, if you can pick them up cheap enough, they're definitely worth if you're a collector. So I think I've gone on a bit too long, actually, if I'm completely honest with you. It is a mess in here, and now I've got to tidy it all up. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I have some more videos up soon. Sayonara.